Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and today is Tuesday, October the 20th, 2020. And before we actually get started, I just want to thank all of my subscribers and viewers and followers for supporting my channel. And just a friendly reminder, please hit that subscribe button and notification button. And with that being said, let's get down to business. Let me drink, before I get started, let me drink my spice mixture. The audience is aware, 2 or 3 days out the week I drink a spice mixture. And this is water based. I put nutmeg, cinnamon, china pepper, black pepper, turmeric, ginger. I also put green tea in my spice mixture. Spices does overall phenomenal health benefits. It lowers blood pressure. It helps reduce high cholesterol. It helps reduce just prevents a lot of health problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my spice mixture for this evening. All done. And I follow it with water. And the audience is aware I drink a lot of water. In drinking my spice mixture is something I've been doing for the past couple of months. The audience is aware I've made a deliberate decision to remove sugar out of my life. And so with that being said, let's get down to today's topic. I want to talk about do not be driven to spend money because of all of these holiday advertisements, all of these holiday commercials. Rather you see the commercials on YouTube, or rather you see the commercials when you're watching television. Do not be driven to spend more because of all of these holiday advertisements. And I'm going to talk about some things that you can do so you won't be driven by all of this stuff that that these marketers are flooding at us around the holidays to get us to spend our money. And number one thing that would be very helpful is make a budget, make a financial budget, and stick with it. You know, you don't need the most recent upgraded iPhone. You don't need the most newest updated smart television. You don't need the newest updated version of the next pair of tennis shoes. You don't need all this. So make a budget and stick with it. The second tip is, most importantly, to track your spending. I don't care if you have to put it on a spreadsheet or put your money in envelopes to keep up with what you're spending, and put a little note on the envelope so you can know what you're going to spend it for. So track your spending, know what's coming in and know what's going out. A third tip is to cut down on a lot of the extra spending. You don't need 7 pairs of tennis shoes. You don't need 5 watches. You don't need that extra flat screen. So cut down on some of your spending during the holidays. You don't need to run out there and purchase the newest iPhone because they're marketing on television, or they're marketing this, or you're seeing all this stuff everywhere you look. So cut down on all of the extra stuff that you don't need. Another tip number 4, to assist you so you won't buy into all of these advertisements that are flooding in at you, is within your family, use the Secret Santa method. You know, and when you use the Secret Santa method, everybody establish and agree upon a limit amount of money that you're going to spend in terms of participating in this Secret Santa. It's not all about just spending all of this money. It's not all about going overboard all the time. Tip number 5 is stick to some of your traditions. Stick to some of your family traditions. If your family tradition is everybody come together and enjoy that Christmas holiday meal and sit around in the living room and watch movies and talk and listen to music, and maybe everybody agree upon to exchange one economical gift. Stick to family tradition. Spending time with that family, other than thinking you got to go out and buy everything that you see that they're marketing and getting yourself in debt. Number 6, which is very important, check out a lot of holiday sales. A lot of times you can get the better sales one day after the holiday or a couple of days after the holiday. It still has just as much value, and you'll be surprised on how much money you will save when you're paying attention to the really, really good sales. So pay attention to that. And tip number 7, that'll help you to not be driven to spend money as they market all of these items on these different channels that they market on, is the most important tip is know when to say stop. You don't have to say yes to everybody. You don't have to think that you have to try to get everything that you see. Know when to stop. It's okay to say no. It's okay to have limits. So these are just some tips that will assist you into being wise and not being driven to spend more money throughout the holidays just because they're marketing the most updated iPhone, or they're marketing the most updated pair of shoes, or they're marketing the most updated jewelry or a vehicle. You don't have to buy into all of that. So with that being said, audience, I hope you got something out of this. Simplify, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification button, and I will see you all again soon. Have a great evening.